chapter number 3, verse number 64, which says, "Ta'alaw ila kalmatin sawa'in bayna bainakum." Come to common terms as between us and you. So when we come to common terms, most of the problems are solved. This talk, what we're having today, was supposed to be held more than a month back. I was supposed to be in London. That's why this talk is delayed. And when I landed on the 10th of August on Heathrow Airport, and I received a call from my wife. "Zakir, where are you?" I said, "Why?" "No, are you in the airport outside? What happened?" I said, "No, we just received information that there are some 21 Muslims arrested who are supposed to do bomb blasts, etc., etc." But alhamdulillah, I had my own camera crew with me. We were 12 of us. All of them, cap, beard. God's grace, we passed through very well. I had my talk in Birmingham. It was successful. Next day, sometimes we go and do shooting. So next day, we went to one of the Jewish graveyards, and we were shooting. Shooting, not shooting, we were recording. We in our lingo, we say shooting means recording on the video camera, just to get stock shot of the city. And we spent a couple of hours in the Jewish graveyard. Later on, we went to one of the churches, did the recording shooting. Then we went for breakfast, and we came back to the hotel in the afternoon. Then we get information. The police of Birmingham, they're trying to track us down. Maybe some passerby went and complained. They were looking for 7 or 8 terrorists with cap and beard. Who are these people? They had the number plate, and they knew it was a green car. So what they did, they phoned the insurance company, and they tried to find out where we were, and finally they located us in the hotel. But luckily, while doing inquiry, they even happened to speak with the person who I had breakfast with, and he happened to be a very famous politician, Muslim politician. So when the chief of that area, of that police station, spoke to him, that we're looking for these terrorists, he said, "What nonsense they're talking? Do you know, 2 months back, I had given a DVD of a person by the name of Dr. Zakir Naik." He said, "Yes, he's the same person." "Oh, same person." Problem solved. The passerbys who had reported, beard is dangerous. Beard, cap, dangerous. You have to be careful. But again, God's help, Allah's help, and I'm safely back here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been here to give the talk. We Muslims should not be afraid. We should speak the truth, but with hikmah. You have to be careful. Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse number 125, "Udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah wal mawzatil hasna wajadilhum billati ahsan." Invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them and reason with them in the ways that are best and most gracious. When we speak, you have to speak with hikmah. Now we realize, after seeing the scenario, that who has the monopoly on terrorism? And according to me, terrorism is a monopoly of the politicians. According to my understanding and survey, terrorism is a monopoly of the politicians. Irrespective, they may be politicians of USA, of UK or India, it is the monopoly of the politicians. We have to realize what is the cause of terrorism. If we want to abolish terrorism, first we have to understand the root cause. I, being a doctor, we don't believe in symptomatic treatment. We believe in trying and finding out what is the cause and killing the germ. That's a better treatment. What is the cause of terrorism? The experts say that the cause of terrorism is injustice. When injustice is done on a particular group of people, when wrong is done on a particular group of people, they tend to retaliate. And that is the only cause of terrorism. And when we realize that whether it be the 9/11, the destruction of the Twin Towers in New York, whether it be the 7th July, the bombing in London, or the serial bomb blast 93 in Bombay, or the recent bomb blast on 11th of July, whether it be the thousands of people killed in Afghanistan, in Iraq, in Gujarat, in Bosnia, whether it be in Palestine, in Lebanon, we find that behind them, the main cause are the politicians. I was wondering that when I landed in UK, that why were 21 young Muslims arrested?